anybody's there, I'll be right back. What up? Hey, Asher. Sorry, I just got back. I was trying to. What up, Akaza, my boy? Akaza, my boy. You need to get back, little Zigget. Ziggy, ziggy. So, how's everybody doing? You know what? I've been thinking about Akaza is redoing my Akaza painting, actually. I don't want to do it blue again, though. I want to do a different, like the actual, more regular color, not like the Infinity Castle version. Although I like the Infinity version. But yeah, I do kind of want to repaint Akaza, so he may be on my list soon. Yay! What up, Marcella? How's it going? Oh no, that sucks, Crochet. Hey, hee hee. Uh-oh. Hi, Toki. Toki Makamo? Hi, Toki. Yes, tonight. Oh shit, yeah, Pablo, the fucking Mexican apple, huh? Cass's bird that she wants me to draw is kind of cursed. It's called a devil warbird or something like that. It's a real bird, but it looks like a weird owl, like a owl, somewhat. So, Cass's bird army of my drawings. Huh. I've never heard of that, Marcella. Is that a definite boat? What are you talking about, Akaza? I'm good. Oh yeah, Death Note. So did L yesterday, and then I'm doing Light today. But they're companion pieces, so they go together. Neat, huh? I think so. And if you don't, on you. I've never heard of that, Marcella. Huh. No. Besides, I saw the bird, but I haven't seen. All right, I just saw it, cats. That is pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing. I should have drawn my dad with a mustache too. I should have drawn him with a mustache when I drew it. Because I seen my dad without a mustache. The only picture I have ever saw my dad without a mustache, he was 8 years old in it. That's the only time I've not seen my dad having a mustache when he yeah. So I should have drawn a mustache, but yeah, that's funny as hell. And I also like Luna's, where Luna slammed, it had me being slammed into the wall like my dad did me, because reasons. I mean, he had his reasons. I deserved it, straight up. But oh well. Yeah, I totally deserved uh, what my dad did to me. But I also didn't deserve it because my brother's a dick. So anyway, I'll see you later, Luna or Marcella. And you're forgiven, buddy. Totally forgiven. Internet issues are internet issues, and that's, is what it is. Do 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 do. Yeah. Yeah, Cats and her weird birds uh thing about me drawing birds and stuff. So I mean, I'm for it, and I like the challenge of it, especially like the kiwi was cute last week, and then the secretary bird, the Nancy the thunder chicken, was fun. So I can't complain too much about it because it was a fun challenge. Still trying to decide what would be a good second sketch fault showcase. You're gonna make me draw frogs? Okay. Oh no! You're gonna make me draw a frog. Cats has got 4 birds and a capybara. Couple Five Nights at Freddy's now that I haven't thought about ever painting or drawing until recently, until you guys forced me into it. Um, there's a thread of a Mexican apple. I will say it's kind of funny. And oh yeah, and Crochet, if you're still here, I didn't get a chance to really respond to your statement. That means the world to me too. That cats, and stuff like that, and I are an influence on why you're still trying to create and still trying to do something. So you guys are my motivation just as much as I'm hoping that I'm your motivation to draw and create and make and do art. So thank you guys again. I'm just gonna say it out loud again. Thanks. And it means the world to me to know that I mean something to you guys too. So he's okay. God, what am I doing? Pablo is not a threat. He is all. He is a threat because the way that I want to draw Pablo, he's a threat. Okay, and I mean that in the aspect of I want him to look like Machete. That is adorable. That's adorable. That's a cute little frog. Okay. Okay, Luna. That's a cute little frog. I don't mind that. That's a cute little guy. And the hat. That's like the Luffy frog. Uh The art wall. That's awesome. That's pretty awesome, actually. I dig that. I dig that a lot. I mean, like here's Wally. You know, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat, actually. I dig that. And that picture of my dad, you dead cats. God damn it, that's so funny. So funny. I'll have to show you guys a picture of my dad for real one day, because I don't really look like him or my mom for that matter. I don't really look like much of my family. I do, but I don't. It's weird. I like it. I like that. That's pretty awesome. Can't lie. So for years, my art channel was Wahl Crafts, Wahl Crafts, right? I changed it right around the time I started my YouTube channel to Keith Wall Art, because I didn't want people thinking that I'm so much. I didn't want the crafting part of it to come up as a issue for people, because like I'm not a crafter so much as I am just an artist. Um, in this, in that aspect. So yeah, Wallcrafts was my name. What up, Rui? Yeah, Wallcrafts was my name for like 10 years. What I called my art company, whatever you want to call it, was Wallcrafts. All one word. And it's kind of funny because if you know what the word wall means in Germany, or in German, it's choice or election or vote, right? Um, and so technically it was choice crafts. Now that I think about it, my name used to be Choice Crafts. What up, Light Bulb? How you doing? Uh, nice. I have not. Yeah, I have not yet. I'm working on it, but I have not yet. It's not. Hi, crafts on pause. Oh, beauty. I'm doing a Daredevil poster. Nice. I drew Daredevil right after, when was it when I did Daredevil? That was March-ish. Whenever the show came out on Disney, season 2, Born Again. A Daredevil poster though. That'd be cool. Light bulb. Hey, what's up, Hellbat? When you get a oh, Hellbat. Rama 1.5 or Rama half on Netflix. There's another anime you might like. It's a different type of anime, but I think you'd like it. Yeah, there it is. And it was, I don't know when the hell this was. Description. Hey, Mark, May. So, okay, so the weird concept of Rama is a boy, but when Rama gets covered and or put in cold water hits him, he then turns into a girl. And the shenanigans of that. It's funny as shit. And it's a martial arts one too. So, thank you, that delusional. So, this is like both of them. You are right, light bulb. I have a hard time remembering. I can remember about when I did something and all, but it's hard sometimes to remember because I do a lot of art. So, uh, like the other day, Cats had to tell me when I did a painting. Oh, your light, by the way, Hellbat is really good too. I saw it at lunch. I don't know if I commented on it or not, but I'm telling you in person out loud now. I liked it. And I showed it to Crystal too, because that's when she was the one that was like, "Hey, you need to have him watch Rama." Okay, back. Well, redraw it. Practice doesn't hurt. Welcome back, cutie. Crochet. A giant panda. Yeah. The dad turns into a panda. The one dude turns into a pig. Shampoo. The one girl turns into a cat. And it's all because they landed in a cursed Chinese hot spring where somebody drowned or whatever drowned in the hot spring. If you fall in that hot spring, you are then cursed to look like that thing. So Rama turns into a girl, and then she has to fight for. It's funny. It's just funny. Rama half. Hi, Peerless. Yeah, Rama half. That's where when I drew. There's shampoo from Rama. Yeah. Anyway, shampoo from Rama. He does. He does go through the craziest stuff. You're right. There's that's Rama. That's the female version of Rama. It's up. Okay. And then I have a Kane that I painted somewhere. Where's she at? Scroll up before Haru sees that if she's coming in. I doubt it, but yeah, there's a Kane. She doesn't turn into anything. Akane is the only one that's like spared transformation stuff. But P-chan is actually a guy. But Akane doesn't know that P-chan is this character. It's weird. It's so funny. Nice. Death 13. Couldn't figure out. Yes. Those are all my YouTube shorts. Yeah. Like, this is all my YouTube short. This is all my YouTube. Oh, yeah. There you guys go. For anybody that wants to see how athletic I am or was. Yeah. Yeah, no, I do videos of all of my shorts and stuff. So like there's Ichigo I did yesterday, Ichigo I did, my new workspace area that I rearranged, Gojo, like this is my week's work last week. Hey, there's a Kiwi. Capybara. Yeah, that's all the paintings that I did last week. All my Jaxes, all Jax, Doom. Yeah. What up, writers? Absolutely, Peerless. Please do. If you don't go, Peerless, please go to Katz's channel and look at the commercial she made for me. So yeah, totally can, Peerless. Tag me in it is the only thing I ask. Tag me in it, and the only reason I say I ask you that is it's easier for me to find it usually that way. So yes, I did. I did draw Domo. It depends. I mean, I can always look it up to see what the shipping costs are. So awesome. Yeah. I can always look up to see what shipping costs they are. Contact me through the store, Rui, if you want something. It's keithwallart@gmail.com. You can always email me there or on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. If you use any of those things, it's keithwallart on that. I know there's a messaging thing through YouTube, but I don't know a whole lot about that. Question: What pencil? I would 0.5 lead pencil would be the first thing I bought, because this is what I use to make everything. So 0.5 lead pencil, followed by some of these pencils with the points like a 2 point. So it's got that big thick lead on it. And then I would start with the 16 pack of Poscas and the 120 pack of Guana. Yeah. Poscas, I would start building my Poscas up. And then, no, I would buy the 120 Guanas because this is the cheapest that I can buy and do art right away again with. And then I would start building up my Poscas again. So, Rally USA. I don't know what that. Hi, what's up? For some reason, it translated hi into 2. So I don't know why that's the case. But yeah, no, I'd buy my pencil first. 100% I would buy my pencil. I'd buy a new lead pencil. And it'd be specifically a 0.5 because that's my favorite lead size. Okay. Well, I don't think it's bad, so I don't think I'll tell you to take it down, Fearless. So I trust you on that. I mean, in you guys' cases of this, like the Vault kids and stuff, you guys are like the whole reason that I'm happy again and trying to like make it and push this stuff going forward. I don't know. What up, honeybees? How you doing? I really don't know. I really don't know. If I had the answer to that question, Rui, I probably would be famous, right? You know, yeah. If I had the answer to that question, I'd be famous. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know why YouTube is the way it is. I don't know why the world is the way it is. And like I was saying the other day, one of the things that I was seeing is, and I don't like talking or saying this or being like elitist sounding that, oh, I'm the best there ever is. No, I'm not. I'm not the best artist there ever is. I'm nowhere near the best artist that there is out there, right? And I know that, but I do know that I am better than some of the people that I saw with massively more everything than I have. And it was very frustrating to me. But then I have to remember that those people might have X amount of subscribers and views and things like that. But do they have this community? Do they have the relationships that I built with you guys? Do they share and promote you and your art as well as theirs? No. And if they do, I don't believe that mostly because I haven't really seen anybody do the what we do here with the Sketch Vault showcase and I want to see your art. I like seeing your art. So, hi Honeybee. I'm doing good. I hope you are too. He might not be famous, but you're all good on Kitty. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I wish I was famous or more famous or popular or loved or whatever. I don't know what the words I'm trying to say or look for are. But yeah, I 100% wish that I was that way so that like one of the goals that Crystal and I have is we want to travel around the country going from, you know, place to place in a bus or RV kind of thing where us and the boys live and we travel around and we sell my art and do content and go to conventions and sell our art at conventions. I would love to be able to go to conventions in other countries as well, like as a featured artist to, you know, Norway or fucking any of these places. that you guys are, Taiwan, Israel, like any of those places. I would love for that to be able to happen. That's my goal, and what one of the things I'm pushing to try to have is because I would love to be able to do that. And that's the goal, you know? So you're in the 100th heat wave of the summer. It's actually kind of cool today. It's not that warm here today. We're having like a bit of a cold front in Las Vegas, which is nice because it was 115, 111, and now it's 90s. But it's a weird 90s because it's kind of we kind of have some humidity right now with this the little bit of rain we're getting. I hate the rain. I hate the humidity with the rain. But luckily, living in Rick Prime. Why is that hitting weird? I don't know who Rick Prime is. I know it's Rick and Morty, but I don't know which one's Rick Prime. To be honest with you, because I stopped watching Rick and Morty a while back. Not because of any reason. Like I don't like Rick and Morty. Just I've stopped watching Rick and Morty after a while. But here's a really bad Rick and Morty from like 3 years ago. Yeah, that was a really bad Rick and Morty from like 3 years ago. I will. I'll look up Rick Prime. Because, and I also did Rick on a Magnet a while back last year. Everything. Rui, everything. I don't have a favorite one thing, if that makes sense. Like I don't have one thing over another that's like I know that's a cop out answer. I'm sorry. But I legitimately don't prefer drawing one thing over something else or this over that kind of thing. Like art is my favorite thing to draw. Um, that's why I draw so much random shit, if that makes sense. I can't focus on one thing. I do like anime. So I mean like anime has been. I don't like drawing TDAC though. Video games, horror. Also horror. No, actually nothing really. I don't have one thing specifically that I like to draw over the other. My anatomy is terrible. Okay, Rally, I'm sorry. Initial D, dude, I have not watched Initial D since 2001. I have watched Initial D though. That I've watched Initial D. I tried to draw horribly. I didn't wreck, but I failed horribly. So, yes, totally have watched Initial D. I knew about drifting in 2001 before it was cool, and Tokyo Drift did it. I don't mean to sound like, ooh, look at me, but yeah, Tokyo Initial D is great. I actually do know about Initial D though, Riley. I'm not a big car guy though. Overall, like I do like cars and you know speed and shit, but like not really a car guy. Or I'm not anyway. But yeah, neat. Yeah, no, actually, cats. Alistair, I'm not. I like drawing Alistair, but I don't like him for anything. And to be honest with you, I've drawn Nifty so much because Crystal loves Nifty, and because Crystal loves Nifty, and I knew that when I drew something, somebody would actually want it. I drew a lot of Nifty, if that makes sense. I've drawn a lot of Nifties because Crystal specifically likes Nifty, And I knew when I drew Nifty, Crystal would want it. And that's why I drew as many Nifties as I drew, is because Crystal would want them. And I wanted to make Crystal happy. And, that kind of stuff. So I will. Like, it's on HBO. I don't know where it's at. I know I can find it though. But yeah, that's why I've drawn so many Nifties, to be honest with you, is because of Crystal. Because I knew if I drew a Nifty, Crystal would like it and she would want to keep it. And then I didn't feel like I was just drawing and wasting efforts, if that makes sense. So that's one of the reasons I drew so many Nifties and have drawn so many Nifties, is because I know for a fact that Crystal would like them. And since she's the reason that I got back into doing art and doing all of this kind of stuff, I always wanted to make sure she was, that I always wanted to like repay Crystal for the fact that she's the one that's given me this chance again and these opportunities to do this. So that's one of the reasons I've drawn so many Nifties. That's not right. So I love Nifty. Don't get me wrong. I love Nifty as a character. I'm 100% a Nifty fanboy, and all. But I've drawn her so many times because of Crystal. And in fact, we realized the other day I've drawn Nifty more than any character, period. And that's because Crystal, and she owns like all of them. Dude, Crystal is an amazing person. She is an amazing person. That's her, by the way. Rui, that's her. If you come back tonight for the sketch vault or the sketcher request, Rui, she's the one that helps me with that too. And so she'll call out the countdown, and she'll tell me, hey, it's time to start and stuff like that. And then she'll do the final countdown, and she'll be like, the final countdown. And then we do and all that. Sorry for that. I apologize for that noise. But yeah, and then Ruka started the whole I'm the dad of the YouTube children. And you guys followed along with that. And then so Crystal by default is the mother of the YouTube Vaultkin or Vault Kids. And then she's also the queen of the channel. Welcome back. Yeah, Crystal's also the queen of the channel. So, yeah, queen of the channel. But without Crystal, none of this would be possible. Well, not really, because Katz is 15 hours ahead of me. She is IT something. What's the word I'm looking for? IT. I don't know what the word is. It's IT stuff. She does like IT auditing and stuff for her company and make sure that they're in regulations, in regulation with like the government stuff, like the federal government stuff that they have to be in regulation with. So that's what she does. She pretty much hates that job, but it's a good job, and she's been doing it for a while, so she likes it, or she likes it in that part. It's the part that she doesn't like in that job is the people that she has to deal with in some cases. See, there's a Nifty. I do sort of miss building them, yeah. Nifty. I do miss building the military vehicles. I like the job a lot, actually. The reason I don't miss it is the people that I used to work with. The very first Nifty and Gur that I did, that is the very first Nifty I ever drew in 2024. Hello, Nala. How you doing? Nice. Yes, everybody like it, please. Please like. Also, that dude that we talked to yesterday at the first live, the guy that was from China, I think he said, he did not subscribe to me. So nobody subscribed to me on the last live, which you guys, I know most of you are already my subscribers, but we didn't get any new subscribers. So that was kind of one of those what the fuck things when I noticed that, because that guy was like hanging out, talking, vibing and stuff. Then he's just like, "Nah, I'm gone. I'm not gonna subscribe." So, and that's not me like complaining or whining about it, but yeah, just thought it was weird. Like he hung out the whole time, talking to us about stuff, and then it was just like, "No, I'm not actually gonna subscribe." So, well, welcome, Red. Some Red. I don't know. Oh, I know. I know you subbed. I'm just laughing. I was just, like I said, it was just one of those things that I realized that I don't know what his name was. He was the Chinese dude that was in here earlier. But yeah, he just didn't subscribe. So I got see? You guys want to see one of my favorite paintings? Waffles. Yeah, but he could have done that before he unsubscribed. So Greg Sipes, Beast Boy's voice actor, signed. And then Kari Payton, Cyborg's voice actor, signed. And I made the waffles on these. So, Crochet, you were asking me the other day about like a knitting thing. And yeah. I'm not a big fan of Teen Titans Go myself at all. Hellbat, believe me. Crystal likes them. Or she likes, like, they were like a comfort show during like COVID or whatever for her. And so she has like a guilty pleasure type relationship with that show. And we found out that the voice actors were going to be here in at Level Up in 25. Yeah, 2000 or last year's Level Up. And so I told her I was going to paint the waffles for her. That way we could get signed. So I'm not a big fan of Teen Titans Go either. However, it was for Crystal, so she could get it signed and meet them guys. And that's where this bracelet came from. Is when I got that signed. This is Beast Boy's voice actor gave me this. What did you finish, Cats? Yeah, Beast Boy gave us this. Greg Sipes is Beast Boy's voice actor, and he gave us this when we met him. I gave him a painting as well. Beast Boy's voice actor. I gave him a specific painting that means a lot to me specifically. And so the voice actor for Beast Boy, if you guys don't know, has early onset Parkinson's disease. And he's out there weird on stuff that he is and is about kind of thing. Like way out there on the conspiracy theories stuff. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Rui. It's all good. So he like I said, he has early onset Parkinson's disease, and because of that, I did a painting of Beast Boy holding the Parkinson's symbol and tulip with the blue lightning bolt, and then I did the background in the Parkinson's awareness like color, and I gave that to him, and he then gave me and Crystal these two bracelets and took pictures with us. So it was awesome. It was really cool. Greg Sipes was a really cool guy to meet, and then I got to meet Kari Payton, which is the voice actor for Cyborg, but he was also the voice Ezekiel in. He was King Ezekiel in The Walking Dead. So the same guy that was King Ezekiel in The Walking Dead. Holy shit, Solar! It's a really good dragon. That's a really good dragon, Solar. I know you're not in here, but that's a really good dragon, or griffin, or mythical beast of some kind. That is really neat. So anyway, yeah, but yeah, Beast Boy's voice actor is so cool. So I have not taken this off since last or 2 years ago when he gave it to me. And on my Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, there's a picture of all of that. Let me know when you haven't posted, cats, because that way I can go look. That's not the right color. So yeah, Beast Boy was cool. I'm like I said, I'm not a fan of Teen Titans. I liked Teen Titans, the Teen Titans show that was on before Go even, or Teen Titans Go even became a thing. And then no. It was the Teen Titans like adult version of Teen Titans, the more like grown up version, I guess. And then they did Teen Titans, which I thought was okay, the show Teen Titans. And then Teen Titans Go came out. I was like, I don't like this. So my favorite Cartoon Network show of all time is Samurai Jack and Dexter's Laboratory. Samurai Jack and Dexter's Laboratory first, then Samurai Jack. Yeah. Dexter's Laboratory. I think that was one of the better shows that Cartoon Network ever came out with. I don't know why, and all, but I personally think it's one of the better shows that they did. Johnny Bravo was fucking awesome too, by the way. I'll just say that. Johnny Bravo was pretty awesome. I like that. What about you, Van? Well, good. Draw. Please do. Or create anyway. That's my thing is, and I'm going to always 100% preach that. Creating something or doing something creative is always the best thing. That's a good example for you, Hellbat, why I liked working at the building military vehicles like I did, is I was creating something that had a benefit of saving American soldiers' lives. So I personally thought that was a fucking awesome thing. I hated the people that I worked with a lot, and the fact that I could not get promoted there sucked, but that's besides the point. I was the same job level for the 15 years I worked there. And every time I tried to get promoted, they gave me some bullshit reason why they couldn't pay me more money, and then tell me to do the same job that they wouldn't pay me the same money for. So I didn't like that part of the job, but getting to drive and test the military vehicles, fuck yeah, that was fun. Yay. Yes, unfortunately, but I don't like it. What up, Haru? Hellbat, I don't like drawing full body stuff because I like focusing in on the eyes. So 90% of my art is eyes. I do draw people's bodies sometimes. Not really a lot, no. Mostly it's heads. It's portrait type stuff and faces because I like to focus in on the eyes. So that's it. Hi, Andrew. How are you doing? All right, let me look. Cool. What's her job in the military? And what branch of service is it? Army, Marine, Air Force, Navy, not Coast Guard, I hope, because that doesn't count. It does, but it doesn't. Yeah, so in the that's adorable, cats. Pet is pet on there? Oh my god, cats. Piss bubble. Um you are late, but it's all good. Oh, cool. Well, not cool. That she's on deployment. That sucks. I'm sorry. Um Princess Keith, I remember that shit you guys did. Um I'm sorry she's on deployment. I know how that goes. But yeah, I built when I built military vehicles, I built them like a couple different vehicles. It was Strikers, MRAPs, and a dune buggy that the infantry, Marines, and shit use to get some places real fast and hopefully not get shot at while they're getting there real fast. Because that thing didn't really have any like protection. The vehicles that I liked the most out of all of them I built was the Striker family of vehicles. So 8-wheeled big ass things. You are. It's okay though. Hi. You did forget pet. It's all good. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Like I said, better late than never, guys. That's why I always say it is if you guys are late or whatever, hey, it happens. You know, it happens. You have lives. Things happen. The thing I ask is if you guys have an opportunity and are bored enough to do it, go back and hit like, go through all the lives and just hit the like button on them. Scroll through my shorts and hit the like button on them. That kind of stuff. Because that would, boost every metric I can think of. So, and of course, sharing is caring. That's the one thing I need the most help on is you guys ask me why I'm not famous. It's because I can't get more people's eyes on me, I think, if that makes sense. Sometimes I'm stuck in this bubble, and that's the part of the issue I think I have with the channel and not getting more recognition or whatever. So I'm a Marvel fan more so than anything else. Oh, it's all good, I promise. Like piss bubble, exactly like piss bubble. No, nothing bad like piss bubble. I mean, stuck in. I can't get further reach of my art because I can't get more eyes on it. Like I'm stuck at a point, and so that comes down to get art, get more potential sales, get more potential revenue from YouTube, things like that. So that's where I'm saying I'm stuck in is I'm trying to build up that side of things too, and that's why I say share and if there's a cool art you see or whatever, share it with your friends, share it with your family, tell your cousins, uncles, daddies, brother, about it, kind of shit. I am a Marvel fan, 100% more though. Yes, always have been, always will be. The piss bubble thing is funny because I didn't want to do bubble silver when I drew it on the in the in the collage. So I made it silver, and then somebody said piss bubble as a joke kind of thing, or trying to be funny. I don't remember, but yeah, piss bubble. I think piss bubble is fucking great though. Still, And if you watch TDAC, it works. It works really well with it. That understand. I do understand that, cats. Well, we're getting you. I'm trying to get you more people. I want you over 500 as quick as you can. I know you're getting there, so I would love to see you get your due. Yeah, that's part of it, and that's actually most of it is why I can't get it. And the reason Hellbat that I like Marvel better is, in my opinion, Marvel makes characters that happen to have superpowers, where DC makes people or gods that happen to be people. If that makes sense, that's how I've always looked at it. You have gods that happen to be a person with a job and a life or something, but also has no there's no stakes for DC in most cases, and that's why I don't like DC. Like everything is like, oh, it's okay. It's, Batman can do this. Batman can do whatever. I'm Batman. I can do whatever I want. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Right? And that's a problem is Batman's a guy in a suit with anger issues and I remember what I was going to tell you guys today about Batman. I'm Batman. Hey, Leah, how you doing? Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that. So, Sandy, this is the other side of the painting. I did this yesterday. I did L yesterday, and then they're connected. So, uh, yeah. And L, yes, I'm connecting them. I'm making it a companion piece. Kind of like I've done this with some other paintings and stuff before, where there's things that connect them with something else. So you can buy one or you can, hopefully buy both, but that's not going to happen. Uh, Probably anyway. Um, well, track record speaking was. But yeah, DC Comics, Batman can do too much shit for being a dude. Spider-Man shows a character that like has to continually hold himself back from ripping somebody's face off, literally, and then he has to go and tell his girlfriend why he couldn't make it to their date because of reasons, or he does tell her who he is as a superhero, and then she still gets pissed off at him because, well, he was out fighting crime instead of their anniversary dinner. So yeah, I think DC doesn't write human people well. Like, let's face it, if Superman ever just decided, fuck this, I'm done, that's a literal god running around that we can't stop. Like, the only reason Superman's a good guy is because Superman wants to be. There's nothing making him. There's no authority. There's no retributions or repercussions if Superman broke bad, right? We're just talking. Yes, add Batman. Thank you, Sandy. Yes, I'm Batman. It's Crystal's fault for the I'm Batman because she kept doing that. I'm Batman. Um, but what I was going to say about Batman though is let's put Batman into perspective as a character. He's a superhero that has no superpowers, right? Just anger issues, lots and lots of anger issues, and he trains all the time, mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever. Right? He's out there just fucking. I'm Batman, and all right, and then he goes out and he fights crime, right? And he blows up and he beats up homeless people and he beats up people in the streets that are, breaking the law or whatever, right? And he puts them in hospital beds because he breaks bones and he hurts them, right? And then they get arrested, and the poverty cycle continues for those people, right? So they got to go back in and start fighting, doing crime shit and being a criminal because Batman broke their fucking leg the other week, and now they don't have they lost their long term job or whatever. And then he blows up parts of the city, and then his construction company, Wayne Enterprises, comes in, fixes shit, jacks up the cost of rent, I'm sure, and kind of all kinds of other stuff. So Batman is his own worst enemy in Gotham because he's got billions of dollars. You're telling me that a billionaire with billions of dollars and like the benefit of the city loves Bruce Wayne, that guy couldn't use his wealth and political leanings and money to good use by funding the whole city into a rehabilitation kind of thing. Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Oh, I'm Batman. I'm Batman. But yeah, I was thinking about that the other day, or just at lunch, and Batman is Gotham's worst enemy. He's not its savior, he's its enemy. But yeah, that's why I like, and again, hence the reason I like Marvel better than DC. Also, DC, yes, DC's come up with original characters, and Marvel then has stolen them and done something different with those characters. Don't get me wrong. I know for a fact there's several characters that Marvel has just blatantly ripped off from DC and then rebranded and changed, but made better somehow in some ways and all. But yeah, at the end of the day, Batman is a guy in a suit that should not be able to keep doing the stuff that he does or be able to do the stuff that he does. Welcome back, Lemon, and have a good one for have a good lunch or dinner. We didn't eat anything at lunch, and now I'm kind of hungry. Now I'm kind of hungry. I hate it. I hate when I get hungry like that after lunch. When we didn't, we just went and fed the birds at lunch, and Percy, Tallulah, and Stanley are the new pigeons. By the way, you've seen Percy. Um, Gary's back. Gary is back. So yay! Our pigeon army is growing. So originally we had hell yeah. Uh all right, Haru. You don't have to draw any pigeons. Pigeons aren't a meme, part of the meme. They're just interesting to well, maybe just one pigeon. Just draw Gary. Gary the pigeon. That's all you got to do is draw Gary the pigeon. Gary the pigeon's the only one that actually matters. Because he's Death's bird, remember? Well, if you don't know, that's where Gary is, or what Gary is he's Death's bird. And it's because for whatever reason, uh, all Reapers in Otherworld are have a crow familiar. Okay, um, except Death, because for whatever reason, Death has got Gary. Nice. What are you going to draw in it? And oh yes, you did do both, didn't you? Okay, I only can see Gary from it, and then the top bottom part of us and stuff. And I love the Mickey Mouse sunglasses one. That one, and still again, your Mickey Mouse storyboard thing you did for me when I told you guys that story was fucking great. And now I have to do I've got to do it. I've got to do. Billy the chickenpox kid. Yeah, I've got to draw Billy the chickenpox kid soon. Hell yeah. Hashira. Which one are you going to start with? Doesn't matter. I'm just curious if who you deemed the one to start with. Then that just tells me which your favorite Hashira is, or the one you think is going to be the funnest or easiest to draw. But I'm also going with I think your favorite Hashira. Shinobu, isn't it? It's going to be Shinobu. Uh, Shinobu. I knew it. Knew it. My least favorite character, too. I can't wait to see what you draw, Dwayne. Yeah, I can't wait to see your Shinobu. I just can't like that character, man. That might be a Shinobu hate thing is on my channel, too. As much as God, I hate that character. What were we watching the other day? Crystal yelled out that person that was Shinobu in that movie. Oh man! Oh, the Legend movie, the movie Legend with Tim Curry and I can't remember the actress's name that plays in that movie, but it's also Tom Cruise. One of Tom Cruise's like first movies, The Labyrinth. Or not The Labyrinth. What the fuck did I just say The Labyrinth for? Legend. That's a really good movie. If you guys have not seen that movie, I highly recommend you go and try to find Legend. It's an 80s movie, but so well done. So well done. Makeup is amazing. Story is amazing. Everything about that movie is pretty amazing. And it was made in the 80s before they had like CGI. Uh, okay, don't then. Yeah. I know you hate anime, but I'm glad that you drew Giyu because I liked your Giyu. I know you hate anime, but you do really well with it. Actually, well, you do well with a lot of different art styles. Let's do Spider-Man for the Sketch Vault showcase. I'll just do something different from Spider-Man, and it can be Spider-Man from the comic books. It can be Spider. I'm not going to give you guys a reference for that one either. I think we'll just do Spider-Man, and I might just do mine on a sketch and paint it like I did, or color it like I did for Zim in my sketchbook. I have an idea of a Spider-Man thing I want to maybe do. So maybe we do Spider-Man in honor of the movie being out. Which monster? Like monster. Awesome. Which like what movie monster? Flex or Iram Flex? I don't know how to say your name. I'm just gonna say Flex Art. Like with what's her name in it? Shit. I don't know what movie monster we're talking about, so probably, maybe not. I don't know. Who's in it? Charlize Theron? Is that the one you're talking about? What time is it? It's 3:00. We need one more like for 30. We hit 30 last one, which is pretty good because there was only like 200 views total on the last video. Hi, Saja. How you doing? Welcome back, Saja. No, because we're going to be doing the sketch vault sketch request tonight, Leah. I'm not going to be drawing anything after this. Well, not till 5:30 my time. And then I think we're only going to do like 6, maybe 8 of the sketch requests this time. Crystal and I are trying to like fine tune, figure out what's going to work best or not in that aspect. And I'll be straight up honest with you. 10 of those quick sketches, that's a lot on it's if it shouldn't feel like a lot, but it does. Like it feels like a lot of energy to take out of me in general. So it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's draining is all. I love doing it and I don't want to stop doing it, but I want to figure out a way to make it better too. So we're still working on it, but I think we might do 6, and then depending on like how many of you guys are still here by the end of it, we may do 1 or 2 more at the end. So I am doing good. I am doing pretty good. So yeah, that's the we're just trying to fine tune that. And don't get me wrong, I like it, but we've got to keep it where people come. They want to come to it. So I wouldn't mind doing that one day where it was just like kind of a big live where I do more sketch requests than anything else, but I don't know how we'll do it yet. At some point, anytime. Anyway. Oh, and again, I was trying to talk about this earlier and got distracted. The Michael Jackson live action or remake or biopic movie sucks from what I saw of it. Music's great, don't get me wrong. Choreography, that's great. That's a fucking lie of a movie. Like, they make that movie way too happy. Michael Jackson's life was not a happy life, okay? And I'm not justifying or saying anything good or bad against that him or any of the allegations that people may or may not know about. I'm literally just saying like his family life sucked, and that happy-go-lucky video of or shit watching last night was not good. It was kind of it was messed up because like Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson's dad, beat the shit out of the kids. That was a mean man. Like I don't know how to say it better than that. That was a mean man. And they kind of showed it, but they didn't show it. They sugarcoated like too much of that movie in my opinion from what we watched last night. we had to shut it off because Crystal and I were both sitting there going like, that ain't right. Like it sugar coated Michael Jackson's life too much, and which one? The Snoopy tattoo. I also have a T-Rex riding a moped, and then I have the one up mushroom in my coffee cup, and then I have a spray paint can, infamous second son, and then I have a key right there. I have a crow with a 13 right here, and then on this side I have Deborah from Dragon Ball Z, and then a big crow on my right forearm. My last name on my back, a half angel, half demon on my back, and then I have my son's birthday name and birthday on my right leg, tattoo wise, plus this one. Crystal's got a dancing Snoopy on her arm. That we got them both at the same day. They were Friday the 13th tattoos. So, you know what I'm gonna do the next Friday the 13th tattoos that Crystal and I go and do is I'm gonna see about getting a flash early, and then maybe you guys can vote on what tattoo I get next. I don't know how I'll narrow it down to 4, and then I'll put up a poll of what options tattoo wise, and then I'll get the tattoo if that would be neat. I think that'd be neat. I'd do that. I have way more tattoo. I have way less tattoos than Crystal. I'm way higher than that. I'm double that. I'm 40. Yeah, 40s. I'm double that, Saja. I'm an old man. I'm an old man. I'm old Greg. Old Greg. In the 40s. 33. Yeah, that is 33, not 38. Crystal's got way more tattoos than I do, though. I don't even know how many tattoos Crystal's got, but it's quite a bit more than I do. And she's got some pretty colored tattoo work too. Most of my stuff's like black and white. Yo, fish. Ooh, which Hashira are you doing now? Are you gonna do Giyu? I'm gonna say Giyu. That's my guess. I wish. I did a long time ago. I did go into my 20s 20 years ago. Yes. I turned 21 20 years ago, so I just did. Yep. Yep. 2020. Yeah, I turned 20 in 2005 or 2005. Right? Yeah. Yep. 20. Yeah. Was born in 1985. That's got to fuck you guys up a little. Born in 1985, because I'm probably as old as some of your parents. I know I'm old as some of your parents, actually. Hello, Strawberry. Oh, I was fucking wrong. I was wrong, Dwayne. I thought it would be Giyu, but I'm happy to be wrong. Nice. I'm doing L from Death Note, and then I did Light from Death Note, and then they go together. So, oh, Strawberry, are you a Demon Slayer fan? There's a Giyu on your thing. This is the newest one I did for Demon Slayer. No, it's not. Giyu's the one. I did Giyu after. Never mind. I'm lying to you. Giyu is the last Demon Slayer I had done. And Blender. I mean Giyu. I'm not saying that. His name is Giyu. From what I saw of it so far, when I jumped into your live earlier, it was amazing. Let me go look now. For comparison, yours is much better. So, I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at the thing. Yeah, well, I was close. I don't know who that is, Fish. Dude, that's really good, Blender. So, for everybody in the chat, Blenders. I just hit the like button, so I just realized that I didn't hit the like button. But yeah, look at that. Well, good. I'm glad. Cats and all of my Vault kids made me not quit. So by trickle down economics, you're not quitting either. Like I said in that message, man, me and you, we kind of have a weird responsibility now. Where did that damn hornet go? How did I lose the hornet painting? Yeah. How did I lose the hornet painting? So you're doing hornet next, right? Is that what is next? I think I can't remember. Or you said you were doing both. I know. Okay. Welcome back, Lemon. Hell yeah! Oh, sorry. Way too close. Way too close. Way too close. There we go. Hell yeah! I can't wait to see that. You know what I want to do? So far that background is amazing. But where did my hornet go? Damn it! There she is. She was hiding under Gojo. Yeah. Awesome, Leia. Good night. Well, I'd give you a hug. I don't like mac and cheese, but pork sounds good. So I can't wait to see your hornet. If you do both, I got to do one, right? I got to do another one. Shit. You're going to make me do Terminator, aren't you? What's the next one challenge then after you get your Hornet done? See you later, Leah. Bye. I don't like that. Yep, I don't like that. Got to use a different line pen. Ah. Nice. What did you draw? What were you drawing, Kraft? Hate when that happens. Hate when this happens. This is the Bob Ross shit. It's not a happy accident, but I can fix it. It's definitely not a happy accident. So yeah, Leonard, what's your next challenge once you get Hornet done? Although I think I gave you 2. I don't remember. Oh yeah, it's the Dragon Ball. I think that was the other one. But the reason that I didn't do Terminator is I did this one, Blender. Oh, nice. So I played with metal, Blender. I played with metal effects and markers, man, and that's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. That was a nightmare. It was a good nightmare, but it was a definite nightmare. So October, one of the things that we're doing for the sketch vault is going to be some horror stuff, obviously, but and then anime characters and costumes. That's going to be another one of the themes, or yeah, because I want to put Rama in a costume for some reason. I really want to put Rama in a costume. Uh, the Doom one, I like this Doom one, Cats. Me too. It's just, God, that was so much work. This was so much work with the shading and the highlights and the blue and trying to get it like right. Hell, I know you like this one, Cats, because you were talking about wanting to draw Dr. Doom. So I know I did something right. Oh, that hurt. Ah, crap. I took a breath and I was moved the wrong way and my back went, ah. So, sorry. Yeah, my back went, no. Oh, Blender, are you still in here? Because if you are, I have to yell at you about something. Don't look at the damn solar eclipses with the no glasses. Ooh, cartoon, anime, video games, or comics. Give me or horror or movies. Narrow that down, and then I can give you something. Crafts. Yeah, I was told, Blender, if you're still in here, that you looked at the solar eclipse without safety protection on your eyes. And I'm going to call you dumb for it because I have done the same thing, and I can call you dumb for it because I have done the same thing. So don't look at this damn solar eclipse without safety glasses on. But yeah, okay. So comic books, anime, video games, cartoons, horror media, comic books, videos, movies. There's like a lot to choose from because if not, I'm gonna just be like, do L since I'm painting L. It is macaroni and cheese. It is, and here's light, and they go together. Okay, any show or anime. Do Rama half. Okay, ceiling fan for a second. Sorry. And they're companion pieces, so they go together. Well, thank you, mac and cheese. I'm just calling you mac and cheese, man. Is it? Billy the Sick Kid. If you haven't added Billy, Ziggy Tax. Yeah, I think you've got most of them. Gumo. Is it raining where you're at, Crystal? It's not raining here, I don't think. I can't tell if it's raining here, actually. Oh, shit. It's raining. It is raining here, Crystal. Holy shit. Gomu, Astra and Yona. I don't know who that is. I think we're done. Oh no, we're not done yet. I gotta do like 2 more things. Crystal, is the clouds gonna cooperate with us tonight for this meteor shower? I just thought about that. Are the clouds gonna cooperate with us actually watching this meteor shower tonight? Oh, okay, cool. Hey, Black Clover. Black Clover, Sebastian, right? Okay, I've got it screenshot. I'll look at those 2 characters though because I've been asked about Black Clover before, so I might have to add it to the list sooner. I'm happy. Well, welcome from Brazil. I think you're the first person. I think you're the first person from Brazil that we've had in the chat that has actually told us that they're from Brazil. So welcome. That's awesome. I would love to go down to Brazil because it's got there's a lot that I would like to go down there for. The carnival or whatever it is would be kind of cool. And then Rio de is that Brazil that has the big statue, Jesus statue, Buddy Jesus statue? Because I think that would just be neat to see. Yeah, I think this is done. Yeah, he's done. Rama half is what I. Yes, it is Rama half, but 1/2. When you look for it, and the character is very, very cute. Draw the girl version of Rama with pink hair. Okay, I will. Gomu. I'll look that up actually because that sounds like a neat. Actually, Google. What did it do? Asta. You know. Oath. I'll have to look that up. All I can find right now is them fist bumping. Neat. Okay, I'll look that up. Gomu. Oh, them fist bumping is the oath. That. Or. Yeah. Okay. I'll look this up. I'll look into it. Kind of a neat. That hair. Anime hair, man. Anime hair. Anime hair is a bitch. Light is done. Yes, light's done. So hell yeah, thank you. What other anime stuff do you like? Because I do a lot of stuff. Well, not just anime, but and marker count if you guys want. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. I forgot what I was doing. I had not done yet because I gotta do one line. Come on, I hate these pens. There's a reason I don't use these very much. These microns, they're great pens, don't get me wrong, but they don't work for shit on what I need them to. Yes, that's how you spell it. Crochet or crafts. You are crochet, right? I think you are. So Ryuk is something that you guys wanted me to draw, and then some Mahato from this show, but I don't know if I'll do that one. I know Ruka wants me to, but that's not this. It's not a main character of the anime, so I always hate doing like the side characters like that. Thank you. I like fishing when I can fish, or like when I catch stuff. I don't really care for fishing. I don't clean any of the things that I catch. But yes, I have liked fishing in the past. I used to go fishing and stuff, but I haven't gone fishing since I moved to Vegas. And for a few years before that, to be honest with you, because I'm not a big person. I don't like cleaning the fish. Yes. Hi, Happy Arts. How are you doing? It stopped here too, Crystal. And I'll see you in a bit. I'm about to be done here soon, so The biggest fish I ever caught is fucking a brim. It was a brim or something like that. It wasn't even a good. I've never caught like a. Oh no, that was a catfish. Also, I really do like the eagles and everything. Cats. That's really cool. I'll have to look at them so I can see the whole picture. But Pet and an eagle and Queen Crystal. I like Queen Crystal, by the way. Yeah, no, my like the biggest fish that I think I've ever actually caught was like maybe 5 pounds. Was a catfish, and it was a channel cat. If you know what that is, I caught a gar one time that was pretty big, but I didn't catch it because I cut it off the line as soon as I saw that I had caught a gar. And there was another time that I went fishing with a buddy of mine. I had never seen a gar before, and then he caught it and he was like, "Hey man, get my hook off it." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. I'll go get the hook off that fish." And then it bit at me because it has those fucking teeth and da. Nice striped bass. That's cool. I never really went bass fishing. And thank you, Tessum. So both of them together. Well, from what I can see of it so far, Cats, it's really cute and I like it. And then I like the Vox cult. I like how you shaded Vox too, by the way. Exclamation point. Oh, you're back being a dick. Okay. Uh Thank you, Tessum. Tess. I'm just gonna say Tess. What is your profile, Tess? Because I can't. I have no idea. I have to look at that. And exclamation points back to start his shit and be a troll. So well, people with the that is a weird profile picture. Tess, it's a weird profile picture. I like that's a weird manly man on a cartoon body. Okay. I had to go look at it. I had to go look at to see what it was because the little thing I saw of your profile picture was it was weird. So I had to go look at it. Yeah, so done. I'm drawing specifically animals, Aurelia and Loki. Nice. Oh, because he's trolled in other video or other pictures and stuff or other videos. That explanation point, he's tried to troll and just try to be a smartass, but he's not very effective at it. So I've just been ignoring it. But then he showed up in the live and decided to say something about big eyes because he can't do anything for himself as an artist or a person, but be a troll. So that's all. Hell yeah, Soname! And welcome back. I'll show you both of them in a second. And then today is the 12th. Awesome. See you later. Thanks for subbing, and I hope come back and check out. I'm only drawing with a pen. Well, I do sketch requests once a week, which is tonight. Actually, we'll be doing the sketch requests and 155, right? Yeah. Yeah, 155. And that's the only time I don't add color. Did he do something else? Or you just banned him because? I'm good with it either way. I was just curious, cats. That's all. Um, so, ta-da! Dun 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 dun. I like it. Okay, that's fine. I appreciate it. I did not. I let him go because I figured he'd quit, but obviously not. Yeah, he said some shitty stuff in a couple other comments, or tried to say shitty stuff in other comments, in some shorts and stuff. Well, that was quick. Welcome back. Ta-da! Yeah. Ziggy tax time, and he don't care. Ziggy tax time. I agree. Thank you. I agree with that, Cats. All right. Come on, Ziggy. Go. Thank you guys. I really like it. I don't know how I'm going to be able to like make Ryuk work in that as well, but I'm going to try to do something to kind of incorporate Ryuk into it as well, into the next one. I wish I had like a 10-inch canvas. Oh, thank you. This is Ziggy. That's Ziggy. So that's Ziggy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Don't reach for it. I know what you want. Hey, go to the bathroom first, and then. Nope, you got to go potty first. I don't know. You guys have been asking me about Death Note for a while, and it's been over like 10 years since I've painted Death Note. So you're gonna steal him? Well, there he is. By the way, he won't come to you if you call his name. His name is Ziggy, but this is his name, Ziggy. So, watch Ziggy. That was Ziggy sit. Ziggy lay. Good boy, Ziggy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. So this is him. This is the Ziggy in all his zigginess. You're tangled up. This is his favorite game, by the way. Puppy. Yeah, we need to get him trimmed because he's got a whole bunch of hair, undercoat hair. So. He's so vicious. We've been wanting to do more for him and put him on a channel, but he has his own channel. It's Ziggy Stardust Doggo, but we have not posted anything of him in a while. So that's our failure. He doesn't have thumbs, so he can't post. But all right, I'm gonna get him to run. Wait, you didn't run. Okay, he's not. Okay, there we go. He wasn't taking the signals to do what he did. Oh, yeah. Ah, bite me. Beat the puppy. Beat the puppy. You see how mistreated he is, guys? See how mistreated he is? Well, why don't you make fan art for you? Damn dog. Yeah, why don't you make fan art for you? Damn, I don't post these trees this day. Goofy dog. All right, Ziggy. Bye, Ziggy. So anybody wants them, you can have them. See you later, Dwayne. See, if you just drop the leash, he just sits there until you come walking back. But then I tell him to stop. And he stops. Give me the... I won't abandon him. Steal the dog. Oh, cats. Shit dog. Shit dog. That's another meme. I forgot. Shit dog. Yeah. Hey. Oh, I'll take... Can you stay long enough so I can actually show you the painting real quick? Because we're walking back in. And hello, and thank you for the like. Yeah, no, I won't abandon my puppy. Ziggy can't hear, so I could never abandon him anywhere. Yeah, I can't abandon the Ziggy anywhere because he can't hear, he doesn't know. And there's Buddy. This is Bud, the Crystal's cat. That is, for him, Crystal is the first and only example. So, our only human. First and only human. We have two cats. We have Sunny the Destroyer, who is upstairs, or he's up in his cat bed. So, there you go, Kit. I have no fish. No fish. Not one fish, two fish, blue fish, three, green. But there you go, Kit. The full paintings. Kind of reminds me of like that now. I just thought about it. I've got a weird blue and red phase going on. I love fish for dinner. I love fish. Nice. Let me show you Buddy or Sunny real quick. He's up in his cat bed area. Oh yeah, I did a him. That's the second Gojo I did. Sunny. That's Sunny. He's my fat boy. He's our fat boy. He's the fat boy. Him the fat boy. And then you got Bud the buddy. And they're brothers. See you later, Kit. Bye. Yeah. Brothers. And then you got Ziggy. Don't run, you're fine. Yeah. Oh. Also art. Because they're so cute. I have to share off my animals. Ziggy is part of the Vaultkin community, and then Buddy and Sunny are kind of, but they're not as much. So, bye, Hilo. Have a good one. Hope you subscribed. Oh yeah, clocks. Oh, the fucking that one's working again. Uh-oh. We got problems. That one's working. I do have an art wall. I do have an art wall. Literally. I literally have an art wall. It's the wall of art wall. The art wall of wall. The art wall of wall. Yeah. I don't know what that says in. Oh yeah, Alistair. Yeah. We have a lot of has been. This one specifically. Tess. All of this is signed by everybody. That one's signed by everybody. Well, that sucks, Tess. So everybody signed this though. That's on this painting. This one's called Selfie. And then that one's called Rage. And then Alistair Clock. So. And then Majora's Mask Clock. But yeah. Joel Perez, Christian Royal, Lily Cooper, Blake Roman, Viv. You do have a cursed puppet window, I've seen. Yeah. I like the cursed puppets, though. So, yeah. And then this one I did because I hate AI. Rage is because I hate AI. These are my OCs. That's Death, Randy, and Poppy. I'm going to be doing them as a comic book soon. I've got to finish Death. And then my Sketch Vault, which is what I'm going to be doing in October again, something like that. Should I do magnets again, cats? Should I do magnets again for the Sketch Vault? I don't know. Me and Crystal haven't decided yet. We haven't figured out yet. We also got to finalize the 31 days of art stuff. So, oh yeah. Berserk is my favorite. That Guts Griffith painting is one of my favorite ones. So do it on magnets again. So, okay. I got to buy more magnets though, this size. Or should I do a different size? I don't know. I can play around with a bigger one. I love Berserk, man. Berserk is one of my favorite animes, mangas, and stuff in general. So yeah, the Griffith one, Guts one, is actually one of my favorite paintings. So actually, it is right now currently still my favorite painting, which is saying something. So, but yeah, magnets. I have magnets. I need to get these size magnets, or I can do these sizes. This size. This size is the Alistair and stuff. So that size, or we could always do it this way. I don't know if I have 31 of those or not, or what, but I have magnets. I could do that again. I really liked breaking them up on certain days, though, as well, where I did the art one day, part of the art one day, and then the next week I had to wait a week. I had to wait a week to do the art, and oh my god, that drove me nuts. By the way, like Mumra and Skeletor over there. I hated that one. I hated having to wait a week, but it was Crystal. Crystal made me wait a week, and she was right. So 456 OCs. That's awesome. Okay, you're back. Welcome back. These are the only 3 real OCs that I have, and then she started from this. So this is how she got started, and then like progression of death. Because everybody on my YouTube was asking me about, do I have an OC? Do I do this? Do I do that? And I was like, no, I don't really. And then Crystal's like, yeah, you do. You have a couple things, and we've gone from there, and it's grown. But yeah. 456 OCs. That's a lot. What up, Knife? Knife. Hi, Knife. Oh yeah, the little little Reaper named Death. That's what we named her, was Death. And what up, gaming? And then I wanted to build her up and change her and do stuff. So I've sketched her a bunch of times. This is her first like colored version. And then I did that. I've got to fix her a little bit. And then Death and Randy and Poppy are awesome. I got to color them still. But we're going to do a comic book with them in it. Yeah, man. No, you may not have a knife. I wish I had the brain cells to make an OC. I just, yeah. So here's the wall of Wahl. The top stuff up there: Android 18, Diva, and Freddy, Mario, Ozzy, and Audrey Hepburn, and the Big Nifty are all spray paint too. By the way, hi Olivia. Well, thank you, Tessa. Are other kins allowed? Yes. Dude, stop asking. Yes, you're not. You're not allowed. You're about to be not allowed if you keep it up. And then this is what I did today. Oh yeah, Broly. Broly. And then Rage, Goku, Vegeta. Yeah. And then this is what I did today is the Death Note painting. I did this Death Note painting, and then I did this one yesterday. Hell yes. Why do people ask me that? Like, Core, if you're still in here, let me ask you a question on that Ask That. Why does that matter on the internet when it comes to an art channel's live stream? Like, that's not something that I have any issues with. I don't have any issues with that kind of stuff. Yes, it is. I don't have any issues with it, but I just don't understand why people constantly ask me that question. Well, thank you, Tess. Right, that's what I mean. I don't get that. Like, I don't understand why people ask me that. That and the Therian thing, and I've not. I need to do some Attack on Titan. That's on my list. Yep. These are just some recent ones that I've done. That's spray paint. I never started it, Asher, so if that helps you out. I've done Makima twice. And then I have Puchita somewhere. Where's he at? Where's that at? Where, if I that box, where did I put it? Where did I set it down at? I've not done Chainsaw Man from Chainsaw Man, and I have two different Makimas and a Reese that I did. I did Reese as well. I'm in a lot of anime fandoms. I like a lot of anime. I like a lot of things. What now? What do you mean? What kid? Yeah, I don't either on that one, Cats. I just saw that. I've watched a lot of animes. I've heard about Black Butler. I've been asked about. Was it Sebastian from Black Butler? Yeah, there's. Where are they? Vash the Stampede that is signed. He does look squishable, doesn't he? He looks like he would be like, nah. That's signed by the actor, and then Goku, signed by Sean Schimmel. These two are not for sale, by the way. These are also mine. They're just mine. And then, I wish Hellbat was still here. I've drawn Cowboy Bebop. I have drawn Cowboy Bebop. I did Jet, Spike, and Faye in one painting. It looks like he goes no. Well, thank you, Tess. I appreciate that. I do these daily too. So, like, I draw daily, Monday through Friday. Tonight, if you guys want, since you're new here, come back at 5:30 tonight, which is an hour and a half, because it's almost 4:00 my time. So 5:30 my time. And we do a sketch request. Sketch requests are usually like 6-7 sketches, 6 to 8 sketches, something like that. Where's my new book? Where's my new book? New sketchbook. Sketchbook. Big Knife. We are going to go watch the. Welcome back, Dwayne. We're going to go watch the Perseids tonight. I love Hasbin Hotel. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna do Shooting Stars are gonna be tonight. We're gonna actually go and watch the Shooting Stars. I am not in either of those places, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, I'm in neither of the places. So, sketch request, 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm not in Nebraska or Missouri. I've never been to Nebraska, and I've been to Missouri. Kiwi. Where is the capybara? There it is. Yeah, I'm not in Nebraska or Missouri. I've been to Missouri, but I've never been to Nebraska. Yeah. So other sketch requests that we've done. Murder Jones. The Nancy the Thunder Chicken. I've not I do not know Raccoon Girl. 2D from Gorillas. Has Been Hotel Duck. SK Zoo. Popian. Dewey Duck. Uh-oh. Cat Noir. That was Percy Jackson. Sua from Alien Stage. Hey, there's another death from way back when I started trying to sketch her out. Adam Warlock was one we did. There's another Spring Trap, a Vaggie. Did a Q-Fee, whatever his name is, from whatever show he's from. I can't remember. Oh, I'm a leprechaun. Hey, another death. More death. And then Draco from Brawl Stars. And then Han from some Korean band, K-pop band that I can't remember the name of that stay like so much. I can't remember. It's like Stray Kids or something like that, right? I don't know. I don't remember what it is. Yeah. So 5:30 tonight, we do the sketch requests on Wednesday nights, and it's 5-minute sketches. Yeah. Oh, where's Reed? Yes, that's who it is. Came back. I wasn't in stream. That's weird, Halo. You are, because you're in the future. Everybody's in the future from me. You guys are all in the future. Hey, there we go. I don't know if Dwayne's still in here or not. X Kitten. Betty Boop. I don't know who the hell this is, but I like it. Frieza. There's a couple things in this sketchbook I can't show you. Nifty. Brain. Tanjiro sketch. Alice Cooper sketch. Other Mother. Hey, Dwayne, did you see the Guillaume? Oh, yeah, there's another death that I did at one point. Yeah, there's a couple things in the sketchbook I can't show on TV. Death. Key to the store. Nudity. Death. Some just random girl. Yeah, Other Mother. Fox Face Kid. Cat. Oh, it's in Portuguese. Looks like it's a zombie. Where was the Guillaume? There it is. There you go, Dwayne. Sabito. Yeah, Fox Face Kid. Audrey Hepburn. High School of the Dead. Let me find this damn Ryuk I'm looking for. There you go. Well, I'm glad I'm not cringe. What up, Haru? I was showing off this one of my sketch pads. Well, that's not a problem. Eat the water container. Nice. What do you think, Haru? Eat the water container. Your duck's not too bright. All right. Anyway. On that note, we are going to have to end the live because I want to chill out for a couple minutes before I have to go pick up Crystal. Well, thank you. For what? What are you sorry for, Hilo? I'm glad that I'm glad that this isn't cringe. I love why not draw it? Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, you guys never did guess how many markers. Also only shared one brain cell. Don't feel bad. I understand. I understand your pain there, Kit. That's why I talk and not type. But Haru, we're going to be doing. It's close. It's too high, but close. Too high. Cat wins. Well, Cat's got it. Cats wins. Well, you can still guess. That's the good thing about it. Or you could try to count the markers in your head if you wanted to that I use. And again, that's just a fun game that we play for you guys that are new here. And for when I post this as a short here in a little bit, well, if I get the opportunity to actually ask the question before one of you guys answers it, which that again, that's cool. I like that. I'm happy that this game is fun for you guys because that's the whole plan. First try too, yeah. What are you sorry for, Hilo? You got nothing to be sorry for. Bye, Dwayne. Have a good one. Yeah, you ain't got nothing to be sorry for. Yeah, there's a couple paintings I can't show you guys because of nudity and stuff, or drawings and stuff like that. So YouTube won't let me. They don't like that. But yes, we are going to head out, and then the sketch request will be at 5:30. So in an hour, a little under an hour and a half. We're not going to start with the. You've had more than I've had. I've only had a Coke and coffee. I haven't eaten anything but some peanut butter cookie that I didn't care for, and then I fed to the birds. Good night, Kit. Have fun in the future. But yeah, 5:30. So in an hour and a half, we're going to be doing the sketch request. I think we'll open up the requests about 10 minutes in, 5 minutes in, something like that. So we can get Crystal can get settled. I can get settled. And we'll start with that. Hell yeah, that works. So yeah. But again, we'll be back in about an hour and a half, and I'll be doing the sketch requests. So I just want a magnet. I guess I gotta go. I gotta buy more magnets now. We've got to buy more magnets. All right, bye guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you in a bit when we do the sketch request and come back, check it out. Can't wait to see you guys. Bye.